we be them insurgents. Not a bit nervous, encouraged, got a bit further to go by any means. Getting rid of our enemies. A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E, yeah, that's who we be. Insurgents, not a bit nervous, no lip service. Got a bit further to go, do what I gotta get. Who want a problem with A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E, yeah, that's who we be. It's a massive company called Shinra. I don't know exactly what they get into, but they wanna get control of my live stream, and I just can't let that continue. They don't care who they hurt, who they injure, wanna turn the whole planet against us. So it's up to get join the resistance, or you wind up going against us. My name is Barrett Wallace, and I'm known for paralyzing, pulverizing punks into submission. I ain't fantasizing. Wish this world wasn't violent, it'll get worse if we allow it. Hot hair with a candy for an arm and a mind with number of edges inside it. And I represent Avalanche. Man, them chumps don't have a chance. Watch them scatter, man, we never embarrass land those battle plans. My people beside me, team to provide me with a bit of voice of reason. Got Big, got Wedge and Jesse. Anybody in my way, I'm squeezing. Get behind me, I'm leading, but bomb in the region, it's gotta be the highest treason. We came too far to back down, and I'm not leaving till we even. Bring it to whoever wants, you can get it quick. Got the president and everybody throwing fits, and we gotta get control of it. Ain't nobody hopping off this train till it's over with. Insurgents, not a bit nervous, encouraged, got a bit further to go by any means. Getting rid of our enemies. A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E, yeah, that's who we be. Insurgents, not a bit nervous, no lip service. Got a bit further to go, do what I gotta get. Who want a problem with A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E, yeah, that's who we be. A-R-R-E-1-T, they gon' have to come get me if they want me. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't care about much. Just my daughter Marlene and my people being free. See, you gotta understand, son, I don't have the answer. I just keep the faith, and I always keep a handgun. No, I mean that literally, cause I got a handgun. I call it a gun arm, so I'm never unarmed. Keep the high top fate, and I keep a bad attitude. Pity the fool that compare me to that other dude. Avalanche rapping till the day I pass on. Willing to die for freedom. Ready if you should need them, cause we beat them. Insurgents, not a bit nervous, encouraged, got a bit further to go by any means. Getting rid of our enemies. A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E, yeah, that's who we be. Insurgents, not a bit nervous, no lip service. Got a bit further to go, do what I gotta get. Who want a problem with A-V-A-L-A-N-C-H-E, yeah, that's who we be. Yeah. Is it right to go on? They're all gone. They died for the planet. Will they ever forgive us? Right now, I really don't know. Yeah. I've been real. When I'm with ill, I spit skills, get gilled like mithril, blow like a pinwheel. Live from the live stream, tighten your flows and get tossed in the cycle of souls. And only the foolish try, the rest know full well it's suicide. Monsters traveled here on the last lunar cry. Prototype of the aura site, archetype, parasite. Get your data right or get shattered like time. A lyrical rhyme slave, erasure from my digital mind wave. Start up the crime wave. Project G when the media falls. Saw the future without reading your palms. I read 13 chapters and the rappers come after. Random major blow like Mako reactors. Keep the sister ray equipped straight. Command counter with the ultimate, bring it into your day. Absolute, think you can stay in the avalanche. Grab a sword, level up a family, you don't have a chance. We got the superior material. Beware of the various terrors. We prepare for your clear your area, it gets scarier. Absolute, think you can stay in the avalanche. Grab a sword, level up a family, you don't have a chance. We got the superior material. Beware of the various terrors. We prepare for your clear your area, it gets scarier.
Yeah, lights out in the city. For the right, yo, my cut ties with my pity. Come alive when it's gritty. Keep more than a buster on my back. Do it for the scene, not talking film, it's not an act. System failure from the top down. Oppression from technology, guess we should play the cop now. How we get so lost, wow. Soldier up, it just be a statistic. Genova cells are flowing through the veins of every misfit. Wouldn't miss it for the world, I'll just switch up the stand. General nothing, I won't let my adversaries advance. Better throw up your head, feel that light stream pumping. Mako green lights, hit the gas, hard thumping. We don't ever fall down, we don't ever give up. When it's crunch time, avalanche is coming in clutch. Cut the bomb set.
or level up. A family, you don't have a chance. We got the superior material. Beware of the various terrors. We prepare for you. Clear your area. It gets scarier. Absolute. Think you can stay in the avalanche. Travel or level up. A family, you don't have a chance. We got the superior material. Beware of the various terrors. We prepare for you. Clear your area. It gets scarier.
I'm really disappointed that I did not get to stream the new Destiny season yesterday with all the apparent issues they were having. Later on that night I did check out a little bit of it, but I didn't play much of it. Tired. I don't remember really where we left off in this game. I do know that we are waiting for Kim to come back, processing the body. I'm hoping we don't have too much longer in this. What are we doing? I don't really have a while. I don't think. To be fair, whatever, it's gonna take an hour. clockwork. What are you? Oh, there's... Dead. Yeah, these are ones that I can't.
A better deal! Yeah! Medium car!
At the...
The mother of humanism stands above you. Why?
I
That
don't
does
know.
seem to be a problem. Maybe you meant something else? I don't know. What are we thinking of? Part of your mind has gone on to other things already. The mother of humanism towers above you.
Yes, what is it?
We need it. I think I'm done with it.
Yo, man, what's on your mind?
Happening. Archer. Hey,
Oh, hey, man, it's good to see you. Goodbye, officer.
oh.
Welcome back.
Kinda late. Probably go to bed. Did I not?
You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12 to 40 month construction period and the zoning plan in the addendum. It's signed by Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter.
This is gonna suck, but I'm gonna do it. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, fine. Sucks. That's not. I need my gun back. That's the only way to do it. Yeah, I'm screwing you guys over, but I've kind of played nice cop throughout this game. I've done all the right things. I stopped using drugs.
The trap is full of locusts, poor things.
Box. Wait. Okay.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes, and an RCM sticker. Other than developing a personal relationship, looks like you were right. You drop the white envelope in the darkness. It lands with a soft thud on what sounds like a couple of letters. About a week's worth of mail has collected in there. They'll empty this very soon.
I don't really feel like going back to Everett right now. I do want to check something.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass.
Alright. See what we got for. I think I'm wearing everything. Usually. Save. Perception.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn, there's a yellow ribbon tied to one of the branches. Light yellow, faded with time. A tiny splash of color in the blackness of the thicket. Hanging from it, a bronze key.
I've done so much without.
Someone hid the key in the bush and attached a yellow ribbon to make it easier to find.
Stupid.
It's close enough to the latch up there. One can slide it open and just take it. Surely not a coincidence.
A key push.
Huh?
I looks fine. Eyes.
I don't know about that. I'm comfortable here. Don't think any sliding would really help right now.
Sorry, fucko. Looks like you're gonna have to go bush diving. Good fucking luck with that. The hawthorn's got a bitch of a bite.
Wow.
I'm gonna enjoy the sight of you in the bushes out there.
With a loud thud, the old man stands up, pushes the window open, grabs the key from the hawthorn branch, and slides it across the table to you. The key is brass. Workshop spare is etched into its bow. The old man closes the window and sits back down in silence.
Somebody with some damn sense.
Come on, man. We were just having some fun. Where's the harm in?
I'm tired of listening to your shit.
Oh. Thank you. Anyone know why this?
Don't thank me. I don't give two shits about your key.
Okay.
Didn't even know it was there. Boys.
No idea.
Never even seen it. Someone must have hidden it there before this room became our place.
That's an older building. Who knows?
Ooh.
The shrub is disingenuous. He's intrigued, if only for a moment.
Huh? And I hit wrong button. Stop it! Go back. I can't interact with. guess.
You see a heavy steel door. The key fits the dimple lock. It takes a bit of effort to turn it after all these years, but then the lock clicks.
Oh, I wasn't expecting it to work.
The darkness before you smells like engine grease and cut wood.
Quick save. Kinda late and came in around. I will probably need my flashlight. Bottles. Oh, yeah, I did. This pinball said, blah, 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 I think our horses and swords. Small, white, that glass show. Smell figure. Oh, and bear key is tied outside. Honey.
Over there, in the corner.
Ooh, does it work?
Not just any pinball machine. This is the pinnacle of pinball. Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats. It's lit. You can't wait to get your hands on it.
Did you just say it's lit?
Cornelius Gordy and the Mountain Goats reads the golden lettering on top of the back box. There's a small column of text underneath. The machine is coin operated.
Oh, I gotta get my notepad. I should keep it going. Ah! Oh. Got it. Ow. I got a lot of pins. Two. Boom. Yo! Up, Blue. Phoenix. Sure. Whatever you want me to call you. This game is really boring.
Get the game on, Finger Boy.
You ain't
Those
really gotta
flippers
watch.
are ready.
But it's psychologically lovely. I love weird shit. Get the game on Finger Boy. Those.
Above the painting of a mustached man climbing a hill, a column reads, inspired by the legend of Cornelius Gordy, taken on the world's tallest peak, Corpus Muindi. The myth legend holds that when the nation is in danger, heroic Gordy shall return and save his people. The theme of the game is to explore Gordy's climb through the perspective of goats and to ascend to the top of the mountain in a time of trouble. The peak of the mountain is at the top of the playfield. All the balls have small goat icons on them and represent the goats as they race up and down the mountain.
I wasn't listening.
Areas around the playfield represent Gordy's climb, places he was said to have camped, which indeed, think of them as balls.
We got money.
It takes a while to get into a rhythm, but pretty soon you're able to keep 3 goat-faced balls in play with relative ease.
And with balls. It's easy.
Go, Finger Boy.
Good at this.
Your game is definitely improving. The jolly goats are flying all over the board, and although a few plummet to their deaths, you're never left with less than 3. Suddenly, a special passage leading to the summit slides open at the top of the board. This is where the balls need to go. Maneuvering a goat ball into a position for a perfect hit isn't easy. More fall to their deaths. But finally, the opportunity presents itself. One of them gets through.
Boom!
Tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. something glass. The words pale rupture light up on the speaker panel, and the machine starts filling with a thick, milky fog. Something's happening.
Oh, I don't like this.
There's so much fog, you can barely see anything. Some is actually leaking out of the machine, and one by one, your goats start slipping, disappearing into the milky nothingness.
Uh-oh.
This can be navigated. The balls leave almost imperceptible disruptions in the fog. Use them to calculate where they hit next.
You want me to do math?
You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
I'm not gonna win this. It's a red check. It can't be tried. Reaction 5. I do deep. I mean, we gonna try no matter what. But you're not even gonna let me change my clothes. Alright, gonna try. It don't matter.
If you can't even see it. The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee.
Okay, that's fine, because check this, right? Reload, quick save, before I even open the door, right? Oh, tell him thank you very much, and he ain't gotta speak. I appreciate it.
Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you? Nothing. You're right. Get in there. Deep. Invade every personal space. Break every lock. Attaboy, the world seekers.
I need reaction. Again, but better. I don't have any. Oh. I know, I like it. I don't get to wear it much. I bet I was reading that. But I... Save again. Or... We gonna do it again. Maybe this time we'll do it better. Sometimes that happens.
Over there, in the corner. Not just any pin. Cornelius Gordy, get the game on, Fingerboy. Those flippers are ready. Above the painting of the theme of the peak of the areas around the playfield represents Gordy's climb. It takes a while. Go, Fingerboy. Your game is definitely improving.
Why do you keep calling
Suddenly,
me
a special
Fingerboy?
passage. Maneuvering a goat ball tiny hammer shatters something inside the machine. The words, pale, there's so much. This can be navigated. You're down to your last goat, going mostly by sound. Eyes are useless at this point, but that goat is something special. 5 times you snatch him back from the jaws of death.
42% chance. I might. I hate
you
you!
can't even see it. The last goat plummets into the fog with almost suicidal glee. There goes.
Here's what we gonna do. Put it. We just gonna leave the damn pinball machine alone for now. Our reaction may not happen because hopefully this game will end. Where's my pen?
This small elevator is dimly lit by a bulb that's been glowing for ages. The lattice's page is open, inviting you to step inside. Smells of nougat and sweat. Your head brushes up against the ceiling. There is a control panel to your right, and just enough room for two people to fit in.
I wait for.
The maintenance card under the control panel reads, Last maintenance, 10th July, 88. There are large rectangular buttons, Monte, Leçon, and an international call for emergency assistance. That third one appears to be broken.
I mean, the fact that they specifically said
A small steel plaque reads Halter 800. Halter is a Koningsteiner lift company who went out of business a long time ago.
it's for two people.
The deep scratches on the floor suggest it was used as a freight elevator for transport.
Makes me think I should wait for Kim. I'm gonna do. I just want to check this mirror upstairs real quick. We'll wait for Kim. Talk to the rape victim. We'll do our job. This game.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with the expression. You're still not accustomed to it.
You know, I can't redo. I also need to put in
Yes? What is it?
What was with that, sir? It might be because you have the higher rank.
God damn it, you leave her alone. Keep your weird bullshit to yourself and be professional for once, for fuck's sake.
Can I actually help you with something?
Yes, of course. Preposterous. I mean, you would remember if they were, right? Who forgets their squad mates? That's not possible.
I didn't have real voices in my head. This scared the shit out of me.
Well, I guess
Don't lie to me, bitch.
Cut the shit. Every second you stand here running your mouth, the case grows colder.
Why are y'all so mean to me? Just because
Again?
I can't
believe this.
and a drug addict, I changed my life around.
Hey, was there something you needed?
I hate you, Gart. Don't talk to me. I don't need to talk to you. I don't need to talk to you. You never say shit. Warley. I trying to get as much stuff done because apparently this game is only a certain amount of days. Ninja. And I can't do yours.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo.
I'm not getting any XP. Weird lady over here. Can't talk to the guys about the tattoo. Why? I forget. Move any. That's it. These are found white check. White are the acid. This map is stupid. As your head, ambient. I don't. For Ashkin. You're dead. I can't do you. Who knows that little fuck? Joyce. Let's go give Everett the key. Let's go give Everett, then go to bed, but memorize the title, yeah, okay. Is not the way to Everett. I'm doing great, thank you. I don't think I am, but this game has so many endings, and if it wasn't as long as it is, I would play it again. That's not gonna happen. I'll probably just do different endings. Oh, you might tell me about the tattoo.
Looking for something, Ront? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Fuck off. Don't autosave. This isn't give me lady at a hey you.
Lowman, you called me at an opportune moment. This awful weather keeps me awake. You can...
Okay, I forgot. You did start talking to me. I've been playing. But you want to know what? It's not the dark. So, I'm here for it.
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Decipher some tattoo. Shit. Alright, I'm gonna save it before I do it. Because the lady warned me not to do it, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Right?
Don't think so. We were on the body of the man. It was on your
Silence. He takes the photo. Grey eyes dart back and forth on the glossy surface. His face is unmoving, hard as a stone, but beneath it, you see dead flesh in colorful rivers of polychrome, melted skin and hair.
I just want XP.
Fucking loincloths. Really did him in. Yeah.
He's clenching his teeth. There is silent pressure behind them.
What it means.
The tiny star in the web of lines away from the heart.
In what must have been Seminine.
I can tell you what this one means. Only one. You want to hear what happened here? Our colonel is deep in the bush here. Deep in the fucking bush. In Benital, 41. Monsoon season. He's on a reconnaissance mission.
Benital is one of the inhabited islands of the Seminese archipelago near the Pole. Covered in jungle, it was anchor point for the Seminese nationalists in the proxy war held on the islanders' territory.
He spent a month behind enemy lines, scouting kept villages. Nothing but fucking bugs and snakes.
I know that's
for
a
fun.
racial slur, you
Men
asshole.
are getting restless. There's talk of switching employers.
With some strange emotion, this is about to get really graphic. Last moment to back off.
Our boy, he's only a captain then, but he knows how these men think. If they don't see action soon, at dawn, he comes upon two kids, breeding in the bushes by the river. Or maybe they weren't breeding. Maybe they were just making eyes at each other. I like to think they were breeding. We shot the boy. He was useless, but the girl, she was nice. A little fat, you know.
Wow.
But not too old.
Okay, this is trigger warning.
She was quite the entertainment for the week she lasted. Expired in the hands of Sarge Mason. The kind of guy who'd make Chief there shit his pants and cry like a bitch.
Who came up with this game?
God. Mason couldn't let go.
I mean, I have a good imagination, but
body
Jesus.
and fucking ate them. Drowned in a creek a week later. Spirits my ass.
Something stirs in your stomach.
No, I was in the domain, in Jamrock, being a bouncer.
Jamrock. You're not really a scab, are you?
Fucking mask is getting sweaty. I want to take my mask off. But
He's under orders, and orders are orders.
go ahead. All right now. Free commerce! Keep the goods flowing!
I don't yell in my ear, homie.
On the photo in your hands, the dead man's skin is studded with stars. Tens, hundreds of them, littering.
Free flow of commerce! Fucking ball.
You hear a tiny rattle, a small radio, cracking somewhere, an earpiece. I'm going to interpret that as a yes. There's a tribunal, and it won't be long until it's ready.
How about you fuck off now, huh?
The man's breathing steadies, but
I finished something. Yes, explore the passage, that's fine. Ask another about the tattoo. Why do I have to ask? I have to ask Musclehead, but I can't ask Musclehead without upping my conceptualization. And I can't up my conceptualization XP.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
Actually, do you know anything about the Hardys? What are you striking? Have anything for me? What's this? Healing item. I don't need to heal. I'll just go to sleep. Musclehead won't talk to me without conceptualization. Life. There's something in here.
The file cabinet stands steady as ever. Sliding out. Remember, Leo, Everard's shoes. All items on the list have been crossed out, and the note itself is the drawer. Slide.
Oh, that. I don't need to call anybody.
The payphone hangs mute.
Okay, so I go out. Ugh. Cut my life into pieces. Maybe I should have went and, you know, I have the key. Maybe I should since I have the key. This is my last resort. Is this? Oh, nowhere. Okay. Maybe I should check in here again. I mean, the guy did die.
This is the night watch. The chair is not as austere as the rest of the booth. The drawers are empty, save you take the painkillers. They are yours now.
No XP.
You stand and egg.
Whatever. This is the last resort. I kind of want to play Destiny tomorrow. However, if I don't finish this, I'm probably going to have to play this. Intelligent light watches you amidst low buzzing. Have I ever walked over here? I can't redo the thing with the guy. Press the button, homie.
A rusting control panel with several knobs.
I'll play with you later. I want to see if my choices have changed.
Welcome back, friend. What can I do for you?
Yeah, fuck. Else in here. You probably would have made me rich, homie. Go down. That's where I came from. I waste so much time looking around. But I'm an RPG player and just what you do. You don't want to miss anything. You don't ever tell me shit.
Oh, hey, mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy man being an important police officer and all, and personally, I think the more people keeping the peace, the better.
Is that container? Let me talk to Everett. Okay, wait. Let me quick save it, just in case I need him for this, because... Damn. Everett is an ass of a man.
Mr. Dubois, every worker, the Golden Boy returns once more. Wonderful. Simply wonderful, Harry. Of course, I already knew this. My friend, the mailman, confirms the letter is on its way. You've done a great thing today. You've given the children of Martinez a real future, Harry, and I feel I can finally trust you now.
While you push out a whole village of people.
Hear that? You did it the honest way. You got the real signatures, and now he's happy.
Oh, I could have got fake signatures? Damn.
I don't know. Your dirty forgery fingers aren't sure if playing this one straight was the right thing to do.
I'm feeling you on that one, homie.
We would have preferred trickery, but the choice was yours, sire. As always, you are the liege, and you're in.
Signatures I got, I know you plan to force them out with the construction noise. Did you order the hangman killed?
Harry! By now, you should know I would never do anything tricky like that. However, if the construction noise and limited street access makes some people consider moving...
I hope
well, let's just say there'll be freshly renovated buildings near the roundabout where those poor people can finally enjoy a significant uptick in quality of life. I'm talking real affordable workers' palaces.
Right, because when you build new expensive buildings in a poor neighborhood, that makes things more affordable.
He proudly spreads his hands to demonstrate the size of the palaces. They're very large.
So the village is doomed because I helped
You were there, you saw the place, a wasteland. There's nothing left. But mark my words, Harry, we are going to reset it. Reset. I have big plans for Martinez, and they do not include humans living in those pig sheds on the coast. That land will be used for municipal buildings and commerce.
You said it was for the children! You lied to me!
Harry, imagine a youth center supermarket church complex, employing hundreds, no, thousands of people. The coast will be lit up with enterprise and life. All those ruins out there turned into low-income housing.
Fucking capitalism.
Harry, enough is enough. We're taking this district back. The war was 50 years ago, for God's sake. It's time to move on.
Youth supermarket church complex. Really expect me to believe that. Low-income housing. And part of this is true, then why not? And life. I knew you were a man of people. I don't believe it, but whatever.
I accept your salute, Harry. All of it is true. I've got the center, I've got room for a retail complex, and in 4 years I'll get the church too. The wheels are turning, Harry. The wheels of progress. This post-war limbo, I won't stand for it. There are kids practically playing with their own feces out there. It cannot go on.
Right. You never leave this container.
There is true indignation in his voice when he speaks about the state of things, and even a touch of pain. The pain is true. He's seen kids do worse than that. And then there will be a giant statue of him towering above it all.
I got a new skill point! Wait, but will you erect a statue of yourself? I knew you were up to something. Like you got this.
I'm not a symbolist, Harry. I'm a realist. My statue will be Martinez rebuilt. 5-story building complexes, kids off speed, and landowners in a zone hating me. That will be my statue. And yours. We're doing this together.
Or conceptualization. I need to put it in conceptualization, but I need to put it in empathy as well, and I'm so torn.
You would look nice as a statue.
I would, wouldn't I?
Damn right I'm up to something, Harry. I'm gonna make the working man as rich as Joyce Messier. That's my job. Just like yours is to keep the peace.
The signatures I got, I did that one. Did you order the hangman killed?
I did not, Harry. Although I am very, very glad he's dead. Why a war, of course.
Fuck.
Victory, Harry. I have victory to gain. We are going to start a war with the Wild Pines group and win before they even realize there is a war.
Have you ever heard what 2 giant ever hornets do to an entire colony of air train?
I have. It's a great story, Harry. Did you also know how the bee colony kills the giant hornet? They swarm and blanket it entirely until it suffers a massive heat stroke and
dies. Why do you want
dies.
another war? What is wrong with people? Peace, love, and drugs, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. However the hell it
Crosses
goes.
his hands contently, thinking of the interior temperature of the wasp rising.
Harry, we outnumber them 1,500 to 1. And that's just Martinez. With all the unions in Revachol, and with public opinion on our side, we can hold off 2 men, or 15 men, or even 50 men.
Public really don't like you, homie. Don't know.
The more they send, the worse it's going to look for them. They made a huge mistake hiring those guys. No one likes foreign mercenaries. The leftists hate them, the fascists hate them, even the moralists think they're in bad taste.
So you think this is gonna group everybody together? Yeah, everyone hates them except ultra-liberals. Maybe what happens to me.
Harry, there is no strike, only war. Class war. Or, in business terms, a dawn raid. Or wait. Is that when you still pay them something? Because we won't do that. We're not going to give nothing. We're going to take Terminal B away from them. The roads, the gates, the containers, that big crane, even the damn coffee maker. We're going to take all of it for the people, and fuck Wild Pines.
For my people. Wait, Wild Pines? I'm trying to remember who Wild Pines is. To remember if I agree with you or not, homie. I don't know if I agree with you or not.
The word fuck rings like a gunshot from his mouth. He doesn't swear often.
Is that why you haven't let
Yes. It's also why I let that midget Gaumont go. He's too nice. I can't put him through this. Plus, he knows how to get in here. That woman can't tell her tits from her arsehole. She has no chance. Because we're friends, Harry. Besides, it doesn't matter now. You can go tell her if you want. It won't change the course of events. We have a significant head start. It's already happening.
How many of you guys are there in the
2,372. Plus yours truly, of course.
2,373 is a sizable contingent for a labor organization in Revachol. And they're all well motivated, at least the ones you've seen.
How are you going to fund your new independent?
Oh, you mean what sort of goods are going to be flowing through?
It better not be
How am I going to
drugs.
replace all the contacts we'll lose once the poo-poo hits the fan? The clients will ditch us. Harry, we've thought of everything. We've been running back channel negotiations with all the major clients. I think the company will be unpleasantly surprised to see how many of them stay loyal to Martinez and to the new competitive contracts we can offer. With renewed zeal sparked by communal ownership, the men will be shipping those containers double time. You'll be surprised to see how fast things go without parasites latching on. We'll have our hands free to pursue bold, exotic new revenue streams.
That's drugs.
Yep.
Drug trade? Now you're being stupid, Harry. There are perfectly legal, 100% ethical chemical factories on the Summer and Easola.
Bullshit.
All they do is produce components to keep the pharmaceutical industry running. That's people's health we're talking about. Old grannies, little babes, people with disabilities.
That's just the top of the iceberg, though, isn't it? God, that sounds shady.
The company thinks transporting these chemicals in bulk looks bad, has bad optics, may be illegal in some countries. The Debarders Union, however, we're all about the large volume column.
In bulk shipping, large volume column is a major buyer, a shark.
We're gonna transport the living daylights out of those materials, Harry. So your sick kid can get his Benefed, and your wacky uncle doesn't have to come off risperidone.
Benefed is a children's cold medicine, usually apricot flavored. and risperidone is used to treat severe psychosis.
And the kids on the street don't have to give up on speed and...
I'm an old-fashioned guy, Harry. I sometimes grab a beer with the boys, but I have no idea about the things you just mentioned. But if I were to supply ingredients for some sort of rainbow party, I would make sure the Union took a fantastic share, and I'd keep that stuff far away from Martinez.
He's basically admitted to it.
Drugs are a no-go for me. I'll report this. I have to admit that's a put plan. And you're far removed from it. Interesting stuff. I just want to solve this murder. Makes sense to regulate the drug. Nah, homie.
Yes, of course. And while you're doing that, please go ahead and also tell the Wild Pines. I want to hear them squeal from the indignity.
Nothing in his features betrays any concern.
Anyway, let's not focus on the sensationalism of the drug trade. This hypothetical drug trade is all anyone ever seems to be interested in. It would only be a small part of the harbor's turnover, just like the harbor is, but a small part of Martinez.
It would still be illegal, so is there a trade or isn't there?
Let's look at the big picture. Martinez as a whole.
I'm a
There are
cop,
little
homie.
girls out there with dreams of making music.
I'm trying
Young mothers
to
who want to
be
start
a good
businesses.
cop.
Models who want to walk catwalks and
What does
steel
that have to
welders
do
who want to
with
weld steel.
Anything.
I'm going to unite them all into one economic body. We're going to incorporate this place to Kingdom Come. Everyone's going to be in on the wealth, and everyone's going to pull their weight.
Well, I mean, if it has the word incorporate in it, then I like it. Money guy. That's very ambitious. I love what you're doing for the working man. I'm not feeling a whole lot of Revershaw here. Not enough flags or kings. Honestly, it's not a place to judge or express it. I don't believe it. That's the choice. But I don't particularly like these other choices. I'm not feeling a whole lot of Revershaw. I don't care about Revershaw. That's very ambitious. I work. Not either. Well, I mean, it has the word incorporate in it. Like it, I'm a money man. Fuck. This means I'm for the state, and I'm not. I do enjoy what he's doing for the working man, but fuck.
Thank you, Harry. Thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me, because in many ways, you are that working man. You have already done so much work.
Can I ask you about specific...
We're way past specific union members now. This is the big time. We're talking about the future of Revershaw here, Harry.
Wait, what? We're talking about...
You can bother Leonard with that. He loves to run his mouth on such matters. But I'm in big-time mode, Harry.
There's something different about him now. He's more vibrant, more alive in his big-time mode.
Harry, I've got to be honest with you. Your gun was found 2 days ago. Withholding this information weighed heavily on me, but it had to be done.
Wow.
An old woman has it, and let me tell you, Harry, word on the street is she's a character, so watch out.
This must be the woman who bought the gun from Roy, the one he described as terrifying.
So the gun still with the woman who brought it from...
Yes, the same one. I see you've done your research. The pawn shop made the gun easy to track. Crazy stuff, Harry. Selling your gun like that? Wild. Anyway... The neighbors of this old woman contacted my men because they trust me and the Debarders Union. Apparently, she was waving it around at the entrance to her building.
Gunshot made the gun easy. Crazy stuff. Neighbors of this old woman contacted my men. Trust me. Because they trust me, and apparently she was waving it around at the building.
Waving the gun around doesn't sound good. None of this does.
Waving it around at...
As I said, she's a character. I didn't have time for details. It sounds like she's unstable, but don't worry. No one got hurt.
We might be looking at someone with a medical history here. Watch out.
This is old...
Unfortunately, I don't know anymore. You're gonna have to go in blind, Harry. But she's an old lady. How dangerous can she possibly be? Oh, and she calls herself the Pigs.
Did you tell me where the apartment was? I wasn't listening, damn it.
I already have. Tonight, starting 10 o'clock, near the old fish market on the coast. The one on the boardwalk. A little past the fishing village. Be careful, Harry. I would never set you up for anything dangerous, but you did ask for this. Now, back to the fun stuff.
Already have. Near the old fish market on the coast, the one on the boardwalk, a little past the fishing. I'm not sure I know where the hell that is.
She will be there from 2200 hours till 0200 hours.
Great, Harry, great. I think we have truly built a bridge between Martinez and Jamrock today. We have united the RCM and the Debarders Union. This has been so great. I'm sorry we don't have more fun things to do together. I'm always happy to educate and entertain. Very nice, Harry.
Alright, I should probably wait for, him. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually make a real... Just in case. And then go and talk. My notebook. Front the pig and get your gun back. Damn, I can't decide. Oh, my life is so hard. I do want to see something, though, however.
A rusting control panel. No screech of metal when you push the button this time. Only silence as the crane remains in its state of dormancy. The crane does not return to its original position. It does not move at all. The crane does not no screech of metal when...
Well then, screw you. Okay, the best way to go would be... I should put it in conceptualization. Save it. I already saved it, so it's cool. Conceptualization. Do I have any conceptualization? Exposure. Conceptualization. Probably should enter reaction. Oh, I do have something. I have my shoes that or have shoes for
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have... Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on?
there are 3A, the heroic.
Those are the Simonese, the Areopagites, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are all lactose intolerant, a common result of inbreeding.
Wow.
A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. You know them by the names of their nation-states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun. Maun is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant. In some municipalities of Oranje, people do wish. The Maun are proof that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture. Inbreeding has led to a lactose-intolerant subrace whom no one can take seriously. Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. You might want to avoid wooden clogs too. The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorans of Meteo by the golden Pisantic Sea, the Suren, the other large Mondial civilization, the Mesk, are too yellow overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music and eat toxic minced meat-based food, which in turn only produces more sebum. As proven by the Maun and the Mask, Occidental Type A is in retrograde. The Seminese and the Areopagite are on the ascent. The indigenous people of this, the Areopagites are the master race. The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls. The latter is perfected in adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite or Simeopagite super race. That is all. There are no more Type A races in the world. Type B are the unheroic races, amorphous non-competitors of the great race. The Khoikos and the Vacholier, they are mud-colored people.
What? Did you just say black people, homie?
The Khoikos of Grad, Yugo, Zimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white officer in a suspect description.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do something. Not working. Favor. I do this. You said...
Yes. To an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish, like a hand sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an indistinct color, and so is their skin. Unhealthy, muddy, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare and cultural domination that the Grad people have undergone for drinking al-Ghul and smoking the degenerate tobacco herb, and for eating potato. The Khoiko, the countless micronationalities of Grad, are all inexplicably obsessed with potard. The only thing they like more is dividing into microscopic ethnostates, like political amoeba. Wouldn't he be one for ethnostates? They are microscopic. The Semeno-Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted, from Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla.
Okay.
Its leaders will be the genetic epitome
Oh, I forgot I had somewhere to be.
and Areopagite stock. Elected Revacholians halfway between Tip A and the Rast. Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
I'm pretty sure history hasn't lasted that long. I've heard about this revolution. Mistakes were made, but it was the right stuff. We're wrong about it. That revolution was perpetuated by degenerate left-wing marauders. That's how people
The mysteries of the people of this planet are a tragedy that has played out countless times over, like a fever dream of skin, hair, and bone. Wake up, naive Chespias.
heard about this.
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad, in Zaraz-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia. The revolution is fat enough of Tibet mediocrity. Tips CF are a museum of failed chimeric experiments and tragic maladaptations. They are waiting to be put to sleep. Your morbid interest in them worries me. Lesser races like the mosquito, a grotesque mixture of a masked woman and a Semenese man. Only possible if the mother is masked and the father Semenese. The other way around, they fail to produce offspring. The mosquito is born sterile, like a donkey. All they have left is to ride customized motor carriages with hydraulic suspension, listening to aggressive El Mariachi music to vent their impotent despair. It seems unlikely that two human beings produce genetically sterile offspring.
Maybe I have misunderstood something, aren't you?
You are right. You have misunderstood. You lack basic phylogenetic education. The sage will not budge on this. Then there is the Simino Koiki Chimera. Are you sure you wish to know of the Simino Koiki Chimera? It is not an aesthetic site. The Koiko, as you know, are very servile, especially when they meet the rich man. Racial scientists have toyed with the idea of crossing the Semenese with the Koiko to produce a super worker of Semenese strength and Grad servility. This will never happen. The Semenese and the Koiko may have similar interbreeding problems as the mosquito. We will never know precisely. No Semenese man could maintain an erection in the suffocating potato stench of a Koiko woman, or Koika. But enough. It is cruel to entertain ourselves with the deformities of Type F. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on?
Now that we have been through all the types, do I understand?
You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race enigma? You have not even worded the mystery, let alone solved it. You need to internalize what you have heard here today, then return to me. This clarity does not come instantly.
Yeah, I don't want to.
I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vasholian. There is nothing fun I cannot possibly imagine. The unpromising race pupil returns. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
Welcome to Revachol. You must think redheads are immigrants.
I am not.
The drawings are precise and look true to their pseudo-scientific ambitions. One thing, however, it is not entirely free of throwbacks in the phylogenetic.
Correct.
I just want to get past you, homie, and see what's in that box. I thought it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, not one damn bit. If you're not the other person I'm supposed to ask about, get down the stairs, homie. Who else am I supposed to ask about the tattoo? That's the only reason why I wanted to talk to you. I don't know about the lady and the gun. Oh yeah, you set up a meeting with me. Do you now? I have that up, Dave, so fine. Ninja, how are you today?
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
Actually win this
What's
one.
on your mind?
Wait.
Nice.
There's something here, stored away in some dusty corner.
How's
It
your day
starts like...
going? I hope it's going good. Their temperature is ice in the veins. Its camera is an
Whoa. What else?
is a chalice held out to you in
Silent communion. That's good.
where whatever that word is, partake of identity every year.
Dang. That's some great shit. You came up with that yourself.
I don't really think that's what
Right. But really, no bullshit. That's great stuff. I sort of want to know if it's yours. Fucking hey. Seems I got you all. Cops aren't much known for their artistic sensibilities these days. It's good to meet a fellow poet. Someone with an appreciation for real
Well, I'm
text.
about to be on day
The others
6.
here, so you don't really get it.
It makes it all easier to bear.
Yeah, I guess I owe you an apology for thinking otherwise. And again,
You found some common ground with this man. Even impressed him. The next time you look in the mirror, though, remember those words.
Okay. So
now
that's
it's turning
it.
into a...
I finished that. It's almost time to meet that lady. You don't have anything else to do. Logics. Sucks. Anything else to talk to? I did find that. Oh, I know what the key is for. I want to wait for Kim though. Ashton. Oh, Gaston doesn't want to talk to me. Ren is dead. This is physical instrument. I could have sworn I did. That is good physical. We'll quick save it.
The dented yellow mailbox. There is a hollow ring as you kick the box. It sounds like it's mostly empty. Your toe hurts now. Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
That was. What does this think about this mailbox then? Oh, I didn't even say mailbox. Trash box. Ash. But I did that one. I have time to waste. Can't be this trash can.
The trash container stack. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. You see, you've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology, no. Search. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Not much to see here anymore. There's nothing more of interest. There's nothing more of interest. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Talking about, huh?
I'll die before I squeal, pig. What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Get the fuck out of here, face! You got done! Talk to me!
So it's a girl. Interesting.
None of this is. Takes willpower to read the. Can't talk to Garth. Something there. Garth won't talk to me. Friend is. Never found anything.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossils, a thick layer of graffiti. That's Kuno on the lens. Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast, studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. You know this to be the star of Pericarnassus. Or around the large wooden building you see chunks of sea ice gathered.
Now we did all this.
This coin-operated viewer, your money disappears into the coin slot. The curtains on the disc, the lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. It looks as if it was abandoned quite. Its leaves ripped. The little brave, the little brave, the little brave.
Waste of money. That's something about toys. But I don't think I had anything else to talk to about. I thought you...
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? Oh? A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Stupendous. Pulling one on the old Verm. Commendably done. And did this trick yield anything interesting? Misinformation. This is all because we haven't shared information on the lynching yet. See? Already the adversary uses it to their advantage. Don't let him.
You both suck.
Hurry up on that probe. The moment you tell me you're finished at the traffic jam, I will gladly tell you the company's side of the story.
She must really want you to look into the drugs. Otherwise, she was worried for a moment that she's overplayed her hand by not sharing info sooner. Then she settles down, curious to hear more.
How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out, if they haven't already. Oh my. Very interesting.
I don't trust you anymore.
So the militant wing is protecting one of their own.
Her mind races to the conclusion that most benefits her interests. That doesn't mean
It looks like you may untie this knot yet.
there's something in you that really likes the way she's looking at you just now.
Yes, that's the talk about town. The Hardy Boys. Naturally, Detective. There are light. Sounds like he has you running errands, Detective. A well-established dominance ritual. Where did... Ah, yes. I've been meaning to go there.
With longing. Clear and simple longing. Strange. Why does she want to go there?
A youth centre with Edgar Clare's statue on top of it.
Oh, it's 2200. I gotta go, shorty.
Go ahead. Help him. Make it so. I have no power to stop him. I should be. In my youth, I had a brief dalliance here in Martinez. He was an older man with impossibly broad shoulders. He's probably dead by now. Yes, I was slumming it with some girlfriends of mine. We had boats and... Don't hold it against me. My paramour certainly did not.
Sounds like you missed
Not
those
overly
guys.
so. It's not like this was the only place we visited. Me and my girlfriends from Azon with our shiny boats, like reavers. We told ourselves we were the worst thing to happen to the coast since the Coalition landed in 08. Imagine.
You're sad you...
Yes. I'm sad I'll never have the time, Detective. I've always wanted a dilapidating fishing village.
She is more defensive about it than usual.
Full of ghosts and ancient memories. Has this errand yielded you any information? Oh. That's so very, very helpful. And how is that going? Do you have any leads on that gun? Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
Perhaps he is.
Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making? The strike brew. That's a classic. And by why, if I may ask, why make them more drunk? Very curious. What else? Of course, Detective. I fear I've told you all I know. Is there anything else I can help you with? What would you like to know? Good.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent. She nods.
More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead, ask me anything.
Wow.
Glad to have been of assistance. The little that I know.
Huh. All the same. On. I'll quick save it. We'll win.
You're back. Good. What can I help? More lessons in basic reality? My favorite part of the day. Go ahead. Ask.
It remains a mystery.
It's fine. Load it. Try again.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? More lessons in basic reality?
It remains.
We're in Martinez.
Damn it. Alright, we're not gonna do that one. I just... You like that coat better? We gotta go see that lady. And to get there, I remember. Oh, wrong way. Then Ken will be back and others. I should probably be. However, I didn't give myself my voice. By the issue, please. I don't know why I keep.
The trap is full of locusts. Poor thing.
Is there a way to? By the old thing. I don't remember. Oh, I'm looking for the lady. Supposedly Everett set up a meeting. For me to get my gun back. Yeah, for the... How do you want me to go here?
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved. This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life. The alphabet. Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows. A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine. D, H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J, Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for... That's it. You know the alphabet now. Jamais vu.
Please don't be
Derealization.
nothing bad.
Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything?
I guess. Door is closed for her. That was weird. It's at the Broadwalk, not by the... That wasn't there before. Beans are laps of... Alright, it's probably gonna be on this part of one over here. Out here. Still haven't figured out how to steps. That's fun. Oh, hell no!
Put your hands where I can see them.
Show me your hands. This is the pace. Show me your hands.
Okay.
Right now! Show me your hands! Right now!
I'm a little scared.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand. Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket.
Fear under threat! Fear under threat!
Oh shit, what?
Superseding event. Split second decision. Get on the ground! Get on the goddamn ground! Get on the ground! I want you on the pavement right now! This is the pace! Subject yourself to a full body cavity search. Prohibited materials concealed in nostrils, ears, mouth, navel, urethra, foreskin, vagina, and rectum.
In her mind, the cavity search is happening, as long as she's saying it. It appears the things she says are very real to her. The situation looks bad. Calm yourself. Steady your breathing. You'll have to go for the gun sooner or later. Perhaps you can learn crucial facts before you do.
Oh, but my hand-eye coordination is shit. I should have saved it beforehand.
Confined quarters, assailant coming at me! Split second decision! Ah, well.
Oh my God. Oh, I see. Okay, the gun was empty. All is good.
What is this? This isn't police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
She looks devastated.
Oh, that the right decision by accident?
Grab the gun right now. This might be your only chance.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they treat me like this?
You need a hug?
Great gears are grinding to a halt. The machine is powering down. She's all out of jolt. Okay, you need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around. Nobody ever comes to visit me.
Sorry, this is how life turned out for you.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside doesn't even know you're there. The catatonic woman, especially now that she's unarmed, doesn't seem to be a threat to anyone but herself.
I just want Sheriff. I'll tell him where to find you. Maybe at each part.
Please leave the radio on. Mr. Moran is on Channel 8.
Reflex to what? Being left alone.
Is it really? Not because I'm not sitting close enough to it.
She stands motionless, just a heap of clothes and flashes now. Maybe if you search
Is
her
that
once
better?
more.
Is it? I have it turned down. Maybe I should. Put it down some more. Axe is harder in his place to. God damn it.
The woman stands slumped. She looks catatonic under her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
That's weird because I turned it down so it louder. I don't know.
Is one of those things a police cap? The old woman doesn't react to your touch. She doesn't even flinch as you reach out and disentangle the familiar-looking lieutenant's cap from her mountain of RCM paraphernalia.
Okay, now I gotta go talk to the. But that can wait till morning. This is already almost level up. Maybe I need to turn my up. I don't know. I gotta. I'll do it. I guess so. And 2 hours, so I'm going.
It's getting cold. This late.
Dr. Butter.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face.
Maybe I'll try that when I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna take a quick break. And I should be back in about 6 minutes. Stretch. Meds and then finish this. I'll return. sorry about that, but I am back. Oh, it's 1:30. Alright.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it.
Electrochemistry. Let's give that a quick try. I don't think I have anything. Oh, the pants. I have a lot for electrochemistry action. I like those pants better. I even have glasses.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something, soft, yet crinkly. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar. Not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
The dead guy?
By the way, the raw materials were most likely exported from Seaguy, the apricot suzerainty, and processed in Sur-le-Clay into the apricot-flavored chewing gum loved by kids of today and yesterday. Something about it is familiar, and not only to your fingers.
Alright, what are my
An old
chances
mirror
now?
hangs on the wall.
92,
You see
I
your
love it.
reflection in it. It's like something snaps in you. A nerve ending. A thought. A sadness. Your face in the mirror is suddenly clean of the layer that had distorted it for God knows how long. Just like that, it's over. The running gag that your life had become. A sad old man looks back at you.
Well, I didn't like
An
that.
old mirror hangs on the wall.
Didn't like that at
On
all.
the table, you see a bowl of water. There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant
I like
summer.
cinnamon.
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to. The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there. Why are you talking to a gum wrapper? Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Whatever petrochemical byproducts they used to create this artificial flavor have bonded tightly to the wrapper, or is that just your memory filling the gaps? Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes, made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive.
Okay. Well, close for now. Put on the usual, I guess. we're gonna go to sleep.
The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest. Place almost like home now, quiet and dignified around you. A new life by the seaside. You're incredibly tired. The darkness and warmth come fast. You're falling asleep.
Drifting off, your head has found a comfortable indent in the pillow. Your legs and your torso feel like lead weights sinking to the bottom of the sea until they're suddenly light.
This respite. You've earned it, brother. Bask in the darkness. No, this is the one before that. We'll just keep cycling it for you if you don't mind. As long as we can.
Thank you, darkness. Thank you. Why am I thanking
You're
you?
welcome, Harry boy. You earned it.
After centuries of darkness, the alarm rings. But what's this? You actually feel rested. There's no time to cuddle with your pillow, however, or as much as shiver from the cold. The world awaits.
Go.
Well, we're on day 6.
An old mirror hangs on.
I guess we could put the flashlight away. Hey, Kim is back. Are you gonna tell me about the
Yes.
body? Okay, I guess not. We got things to do, Kim. I can't open up another one. Let's go, Kim. I've done a lot of things while you were gone, but catch you up on it. Let's see. Party. And then
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist? Still no word, I'm afraid, sir. I know it must be frustrating. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
Wow.
57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers as you tap on the gauge.
No, that's enough fun with the...
It said I had something with you, but you don't
The
want to
worn and
talk
beaten
to.
wooden plank.
I don't care.
You can revisit the...
Oh, sorry, officer. What do you want? Yes? What about René? Yes.
He finds comfort in it.
We all got to go.
We are both...
It is what I just don't know anymore.
Help me. Gotta talk to the Hardy Boy. Pass it. Talk to Party boys, I may need
It's you again.
authority.
What is it?
Probably should have it.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for... Let me state this very clearly, capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my...
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
What's that, copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is... Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it? God. Poor lady. Don't worry. We'll handle this. I think she got some family in Courant or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig? No? Well, whatever then, copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it?
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk.
Let me know if you figure it out back there. Now, anything else we can help you with? Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Be anything else you wanted to know? Was? Like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. She was better then. The children kept her together.
Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
The one who wanted to set the world right before it ends, like written enforcement. Like partially.
No, I didn't. Because I'm not fucking stupid, Polizonte.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird shit to say. The pigs level weird. But whatever gets you through the day. Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Oh, I'm so up.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
No problemo, cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez. Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
That was a little too easy. So my gun wasn't the... Or murder weapon, which I was hoping it wasn't, but sure. Go inspect the passage first.
All these mesmerizing machines, just waiting to be plugged back in and played. Feels like it might jump back to life any moment, the lights illuminating the white-robed woman.
Some kind of inane pinball theme, probably related to Messina during the DeLorean age. The history themes are the worst.
Deora was one of the 3 crown cities of the DeLorean era. On the Muindi Isola, the others being Ria Silvia and Advesperasket. This theme is all about early airships and beautiful, sad, pearl-laden women. It's quite nice, actually. The lieutenant grimaces looking at the machines.
You can't fire them up. They are broken. Only that one machine in the main hall works. The Royalist Pinball.
What a dumb name. Royalist Pinball. If they weren't broken, he would kick one of these machines about now.
No, I love it. I love pinball. Who doesn't love it?
He doesn't. Kim, Pinball, Kitsuragi. Exactly. That's what he's known as. His reputation precedes him.
So now he remembers. Fine, I'm Kim Pinball Kitsuragi, aka the Kimball. You remembered. Congratulations. Wonderful. No human being should. It is a game that requires no skill and a childlike affinity to flashing lights, and to fantastique, science-fiction, and historic romance franchise. It is lame. I am not called Pinball. It was used to taunt me a long time ago, before I became a homicide detective and got my lieutenancy. Fine. I was a juvenile police officer for over 15 years. It's how I started out in the RCM. Once I had to infiltrate a pinball ring, as you do when you're a juvie cop. It was not okay. I needed to become a pinball champion. I trained for 9 months. The job was successful and I was moved out of the juvenile wing to homicide. End of story. That time is over now. I was already a 38-year-old man. It was unbecoming, as was playing pinball.
So that's why he doesn't want to talk to Kuno. Trauma and stressor disorder from being a juvie cop.
It's best if you handle the juvenile delinquents. Lieutenant Kitsuragi is good too. Now, we really need to continue.
Hey! You're not gonna let me look at all the other stuff I looked at before? I forgot what I needed for the pinball machine. Shit. Alright. Quick save. Go in the elevator.
The elevator stands open, inviting you to step inside.
That it does. I say, let's brave it. At the end of the last century. Look on the bright side. If it fails, we will only sustain minor injuries. I'm talking 3, maybe 4 months in the hospital. Maximum 5.
You're actually acting brave, Kim.
It appears his whole enthusiasm is sarcastic.
Seems like a small freight elevator for transporting.
Yeah. Plastic boxes. Machine.
So this is where they brought 40 pinball machines to fix them up. A long time ago. Everything is covered with dust now. The lieutenant looks around the dusty, crowded room, inspecting the tools on the shelf.
Like they.
At some point, 20 years ago, 15 maybe, before looks like it. I'm guessing Martinez North 22 used to be a pinball arcade before it became a hostel. There are machines left over.
A creak. Some dust falls off a shelf.
Downstairs in the hall, next to the main door. One of them even works. I've seen one of the hearties bang away at it.
Remember the dice maker? Then that means...
Ah, yes, as the novelty dice makers said. This has absolutely nothing to do with the case, I'm sure. But I do like a nice little connection.
But then it went bankrupt. Your skin crawls from making the connection.
If that's true, then our cafeteria manager is not going to like it. We should tell him what we found up here, omitting that suspicion. He does not appear to be the kind of man who likes his establishment to be part of a neighborhood ghost story about
stupid superstition. But still, it would be interesting to see what the cafeteria manager thinks of this. You clearly see footprints in the downy carpet of dust covering the workshop floor.
Jackpot. These, unlike everything else here, are new. 3 weeks maximum from the dust coverage. It could easily have been 1 week too. You know, officer.
This is so good it makes him forget the whole Kimball memory.
It was a stereo investigation after all. It has now converged with our main investigation, adding a new fact to consider. It means someone snuck through what seems like a secret route, behind our rape victim's room, in the recent weeks. This may prove to be significant.
Large prints, most likely made by Boots. The size is hard to determine. Soul could be bigger than Vamp. The souls have left a pattern, uniform, horizontal lines. One person has been here. They've gone back and forth. The tips point both ways. This print is unlike one left by a regular worker boot. It is not a brand soul with logos on it. It seems custom-made or old-fashioned.
Between that and that. The size looks about the same, actually. They are not the same shoe, but they could be the same person. No, these little horizontal lines are different. They look custom-made to me, or some kind of foreign print.
Everything around you is quiet. The prints crisscross the workshop floor. The door is small but heavy looking. It's barred from the inside.
Unless we've veered off into a 4D dimension, I'm expecting to step out on the roof. We could ask Class about this route. See how she reacts.
Folded M dimension. A reference to the popular science fiction series, In System. Look who's in a good mood suddenly, and reads science fiction.
sick there. Okay. Dried wildflowers.
Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises them from the roof, picking them up in the air. The wind brushes them off the roof. They're gone.
That's
Welcome to the roof.
Her hair is still slick from the shower. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body, built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will. It's much nicer now.
Where the dead body used to hang, clearly visible from the roof, but no longer.
Thank you for that, officers. Truly.
There is something in her light brown eyes, a sadness, when she thinks about the death of that man.
Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell has opened in there. They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
I am Kim Kitsuragi. I am a detective from Precinct 57. I see you've already met my colleague.
Have I ever? This is the biggest fan of ostentatious orchestrations I have seen in my life. And I have seen a few. Oh yeah. Life gets hard, but we go on.
The chorus of the 35 single, megaphoning the entire human race, instills you with the fuck it all swagger that prompts one to plow into grannies on your morning stroll.
I can see that. I'm glad all this onward going has brought you to me.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man down there. The people who put him there have asked us to talk to you.
Huh. I see.
Be careful. Ask something else first. When you go there, use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult.
Clausier Amandou.
Same name that Titus gave you. Like her accent, it sounds Oranese. Her birthmarks also signal Oranje. You don't know why, but Oranese girls tend to come speckled with them.
Right, sir. Vredefort, Republic of Oranje. I guess you could say I am an Oranese expatriate.
Wasn't the tattoo on the hanged man an Oranese map of the waterways? The thought begins to form in your head, then dissipates. Something for later.
A bad memory, officer.
The Republic of Oranje is a democratic nation on the Muindi Isola, north of here, over the sea and across the Pale. It is one of the 6 major Occidental nations to hold stake in the continued occupation of Revachol, the coalition. People consider it a reasonable superpower.
It's the past. People can't go back to the past.
Thankfully, it's implied.
I'm 28. Something stupid. Oranese lit. Oranese literature. It's what I studied at the university. Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Oranese. All national literatures are... Only the name of the nation changes.
What about Revacholian literature? People sometimes reveal things about themselves when they discuss such matters.
No. Revacholian Lit is about how magnificent and serious Revachol is. It's about how you have to save the world. That's the natural state of the Revacholian hero.
She seems quite relaxed for a victim of assault. But, of course, what seems should not be your priority.
Nothing. I do nothing with it. Cool. I've made more money by just being than I have with Rani's Lit. Many things. A roller skating instructor, a secretary, Miss Rania 37.
It's the world's most tired smile. Of course she won a beauty pageant. She's very symmetrical.
I'm afraid you can't, officer.
Why is that?
Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and airline tickets.
Thank you for your candor. Why?
They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. Okie dokie.
If any of this made her nervous, it certainly doesn't show in her expression or her...
The record. So official. Yeah, it's pretty deluxe. I'm wintering.
How long have you been staying here?
Oh.
About 4 months. I came in November. Here in the Whirling, here in Martinez, or here in Revachol? Because it's the funkiest building in Martinez. And because all the other buildings are bombed to hell. I did not. Mystery solved then. I kept wondering where it led.
There may be more to this mystery at some later time. She's holding back. Let's...
A peephole? You mean like a hole in the wall?
Yes, looking into your bedroom, miss.
Okay.
A jitter of fear and disgust moves through her body, beginning from her shoulders and ending in her hips. The cigarette tastes foul to her now.
Do you think this is somehow connected to me? Okay. Do you have any way of knowing how long it has been there?
Unfortunately, no. But if I were to guess, long enough. The perforation is under the bookshelf on your wall. It should not be hard to cover with some tape.
Shit. I don't know. Maybe it's been there for a long time. Maybe the local kids use it or something. I don't know.
She does. She must have some idea.
I'll be fucking covering it up with a lot of tape, that's for sure. Was there anything else back there? Honestly, I have no clue.
Yet, maybe it's something she's keeping for a later move, when she's more sure of herself.
Huh. This isn't good.
She's straight as a stick, suddenly.
Okay. I'm glad someone's had fun. Mm-hmm.
She's lost in thought, eyes narrowed, forehead furrowed.
Okay.
Watching herself reflected in the bedroom window, tall and sparkling and draped in smoke.
Something difficult? I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean?
Oh, Lord. Actually, have you...
By sexually assaulted, you mean raped?
Yes.
It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it?
She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered. She looks around. The sun has risen over the sea.
It is. It's murderously early. I'm amazed I'm awake. Why am I even awake? Yeah. I'm gonna go with not raped. I don't want to say that shit about him.
By him, she must mean the victim.
Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, if they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more, rapeable.
By they, she means the Hardy Boys.
Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted?
Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery. Sexual assault, maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. I'm 89% sure. You know how it is.
Do you?
Maybe you don't.
Oh.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales. Easy to see now that you're closer.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium not raped here. Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be as flippant if I had been?
You get the feeling she might be.
Pretty much.
Warming them.
We partied. A lot of partying going on.
From Titus. About her and Titus's relationship. That's where you heard it.
With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. Oh, it is. You're still alive.
Very true.
What did you do when you partied?
We drank, sir. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him.
What else?
Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder. And then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them.
How did you two meet?
Downstairs, at the bar. He was on some sort of assignment, a military man, as you probably know. Had a cool, scary scar.
When was this?
A month ago? Something like that. Oh yes. I've had a great view. From the roof, out of the bathroom window, in my dreams.
A bitter cringe. It hurts. You look to the lieutenant. He takes a small step closer.
You called us, the RCM.
Yes.
Jackpot.
I made it. And I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone. In Martinez, they call it snitching.
Reporting crimes is confidential in Ravachol, miss.
Because I couldn't handle it anymore. None of these people called. He just kept hanging there. Then they started stripping him. I didn't exactly disguise it. I just muffled the mic and nicked the landline a little. With nail clippers. And I diverted some radio fuzz into it, into the cold wire.
You were right to suspect there might be foul play involved with the broken phone line.
Process you.
Did I? Fuck. I didn't mean to. I had no idea what I was doing.
Jigsaw falling into place. This is satisfying. Good catch. I appreciate the symmetry. Still, that's pretty clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that.
Thanks.
She looks a bit like a little girl who's just been complimented on her bike repair skills.
I go.
I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires.
Thank you for making the call, miss. It was the right thing to do.
I didn't want to, sir. But if I hadn't, he'd still be hanging there. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him. Like he is now. I can't talk about his... I don't know... hair.
I know it's difficult, miss. We can return to it later.
He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing. But you probably know all about it.
And his role in this strike was... what?
I think he was in a security detail. He was ex-military,
Mercenary.
worked for Wild Pines, and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous.
And they lynched him for it?
She nods.
Yeah.
Bullet? They shot him too?
I'm not picking up on any theatercraft here, sir. The pause is sincere.
What up, Ninja? Welcome back.
They stripped his clothes and they shot him?
You mean after they hanged him?
I'm confused, sorry.
So am I. Were you aware that he had also been shot, miss?
Things are starting to go a little over my head here. I thought he was hanged. I was not present when they did it. I don't know what happened. I just know what they told me. And Sylvie, the bartender.
This is beginning to get confusing for you too, and we don't like that. Where was she last Sunday night?
Cowering. I was cowering downstairs with Sylvie. They're frequent guests. Downstairs, they have a booth for Union members. They're probably down there now. Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. A little, yeah.
Like you partied with the deceased?
No, not as hard.
I'm sorry to have to ask this, but have you had a physical relationship with any of the Hardy Boys?
I have. Which ones, sir? I don't remember precisely. Titus, obviously. But as I said, it's been a long winter.
There.
She breathes a silvery sigh of relief and weariness. The air on the roof feels humid.
Should we head by downstairs, officer? We may have things to discuss there.
She nods. Silvery cigarette fumes disappear into her mouth.
Why not?
See if I have a... Oh, I do. That's what...
Oh,
That's it. You got it. The whole shebang. The coat, the hat, the swindle so crooked a yeggman couldn't break it. The deaths of Charlie Spillane and Deanna Deneuve, the case Dick Mullen was on. That's what this crooked swindle must be. This is how I always talk. Move on. The swindle. Cracked it like a discounter safe. You're right. He used to be more polite. Don't think like a cop. Cops don't solve cases.
Really?
They slide nippers on the goons and take them into big houses. But they don't solve anything. The Dicks, Gumhills, Hawkshaws, Peepers, Sleuths, men like Mullen and you. This cop here solved 216 cases over 18 years. That's because you're a dick in cop's clothing. Underneath, a snooper through and through.
like a private investigator, I think I've always. Private investigators are just prepping.
If there's any doubt, consult your trusty Dick Mullen book and reconnect with the real you. Him, Dick Mullen. You, him, use. Modus.
Okay. I will talk to you.
Hello, officer. What brings you up here again?
She looks back.
Damn it.
Hello, officer? Yeah? All right. Not my favorite topic, but okay. How about we, change the subject to something more light?
Soft.
We
light
won
brown
this
eyes look
time.
back at you, directly into the space behind your eye sockets. You see the smoke rise from between her painted red lips.
That is
She's
really, really weird. Let me see. I forgot what any crappy video. That's weird because it's saying my mic is at 100%. On the mic that it's showing that too much. Actually, volume that it's. Let me check the mic itself. Hold on. Is that better? I had to turn up the, somehow it got turned down on the self. My bad, homie. Thank you for telling me. Working with you, buddy. That.
I have bad news for you. You know these guys? Who? Me? Yes, you. He's talking about you, you boring stiff. You too.
Are my insides having an argument with each other?
Me? What did I do? I'm merely a master thespian. These guys are compromised. She's got them singing along to her tune. The little bleeps and bloops you trust for info, you can't trust them anymore. Believe it. There's no way of knowing. At the moment, I'm afraid it's best to assume. All of them. Bullshit, man. I ain't compromised. Especially that guy. That guy's the most compromised one in here. No fucking way, man. I just want a drag of that sweet menthol Ziggy. Really? Quick. Tell me what's under her jumpsuit. Glory, truth, softness. Protect her. She wants you. I take it back. He's got it pretty bad. But this next guy's on another level entirely. She likes you. The crown head is a boring condom. He's jealous. This is human nature. How it always does, through subtlety. There's nothing you can do about it. You are how you are, and she is how she is. Things will go as they do. No. It's better to know you're being played than to be played without knowing it, is it not?
I guess, but damn.
Yes. Mr. Thespian here has been singing paeans to how truthful she is. She is a lady, most fair and just. In his defense, to reduce him to such inadequacy, she probably had to employ half-truths more often than outright lies. That is correct, and omissions too. A little. They're all still of limited use, interpreting things to the best of their ability. Maybe they add flair or something. I wouldn't know. I don't add flair. But when it comes to assessments of character and factual accuracy, they are not to be trusted, not with her. Don't be melodramatic. You can trust them, just not with Miss Orange Disco Dancer here. A light green speck and imperfection on the outer rim of her right iris. It sparkles. You can't draw a sound conclusion. The one he usually does says, she may want to control the information rollout, not to become a suspect. She may have a past she's escaping, unrelated to this case. You doubt it's something truly insidious. See? It's oddly moderate, probably compromised. Don't worry, it's only been 4 or 5 seconds. You've got this. The silence broken. She exhales a little cloud of smoke and says,
God, no. Sure. The record. So official. Not my favorite topic, but okay. I'm 89% sure. You know how it is.
Do you?
Maybe you don't.
There are numerous cigarette burns on those silvery scales.
In conclusion, officer, I'm gonna go with a mild to medium, not raped here. Serious.
You hear cracking in her shoulders.
Let me make this 100% clear then, officer. I was not sexually...
You get the feeling she might be.
How about we, change the subject to something?
Yeah. I'm gonna hold. Front the heart. More, did check your room. Let's see.
This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass in an untarnished golden halo. Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges.
Yeah, I know.
But the surface of the window is clear
He
from
wanted
the
to go
inside.
downstairs
No
first.
chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans in closer to inspect the surface. Smooth as ice. Following your lead, the lieutenant leans.
Looks like it, yes. Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called Hardy boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window. Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it will disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever